we are finally hitting the road. We have been in Oregon and Washington for the last almost 4 months. We are heading south, and we are leaving Mount Hood. We are at the top of Mount Hood around Government Camp right now, and we are about to head south.
Hello and welcome to our travel vlog. We are the Roaming Russells, Jason, Emma, and our 2 cats, Steg and Little Foot. We release new videos every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, so if you'd like to follow along on our journey, please subscribe and make sure to turn on notifications. I wanted to go over a topic that a lot of people have asked me about. How do we even find these campsites? Before I get into that, you should know that our method of camping is not for everyone. We solely boondock. If you're unfamiliar with this term, it means we camp in places without any electricity, water, or sewer hookups. We are completely self-sufficient, or at least until we run out of fresh water or fill our waste tanks. So let's go ahead and get started and jump into the nitty-gritty. We exclusively use the app Campendium to find our camping locations. We have been incredibly happy with the quality of sites we've found through this app. Once we open the app, we go to the filters and narrow the search down to only include sites that cost $0. You just can't beat the price. Once we have those sites singled out, we click around to find a site that has high reviews while also having more than just a couple of reviews available. If we find one that we think we'll like, we make sure that it doesn't say no big rigs. Most of the sites we've found say maybe to big rigs. So our next step is to read the reviews. We do this for 2 reasons. 1, to see if anyone mentions taking their big rig to this location, and 2, to scan for any complaints of squatters, trash, vandals, site closures, etc. Occasionally, the sites will have a website, and we'll check that out too for any relevant updates. Lastly, we cross our fingers that our research was sufficient, that there's room for us to park, and we head out. We have found every single site we've stayed at so far using this method.
Our end goal today is to hit Antelope Reservoir, which is in eastern Oregon, so that is where we will be spending the next week.
Antelope Reservoir is located off of Highway 95 in Jordan Valley, the southeast corner of Oregon. Boise is less than 100 miles away and is the closest big city. You truly won't find many amenities any closer than Boise. The road out from the main highway is gravel, but it is well maintained during the dry summer months. There is a parking area with room for about 4 rigs just over a mile off the highway. There's a pit toilet there, but reviews stated it was poorly kept up. There is one additional area to park with room for 1 rig another quarter mile down the road. This is the spot that Jason and I found ourselves in.
Hi, Sticks! Hi! You don't have a bad view, my friends. Not too shabby. We spent a week here the end of September en route from Central Oregon to the Boise area. Most of our week was filled with work and boring daily routines. We were able to get out for a bike ride, but I would not recommend the roads around the reservoir. We ended up riding around the nearby farming roads instead. Unfortunately, we were not able to take the paddleboards out on the water during our stay. The water looked pretty murky and wasn't too inviting for water sport.
Another camper reviewed that fishing is also not recommended at this reservoir due to high mercury levels from past mining ventures.
What are you hiding in your shorts?
Nothing. What
You
makes
know
you think, oh, my nipple? No, I don't, nothing. You're gonna guess?
I think it's maybe this tail that gives it away.
What are you gonna guess?
6-pack abs.
Yeah.
You are? Let me see.
Oh God! Don't rip me up.
You just gave birth.
That was like that time I gave birth.
Yeah. Hi, Needle.
Overall, Jason and I thought this location was satisfactory. We tend to gravitate towards locations where there are more outdoor activities, and Antelope Reservoir was lacking a little bit in that department.
Taking an evening stroll.
The main thing it had going for it was its skies. Out in the middle of nowhere, the skies would blow your mind night after night.
Bye.
Been here for 6 nights. I really like it. Major complaint is what, baby?
Flies.
The flies.
I hate flies.
That was definitely the main complaint here. So I'm not sure if it's just the end of September or what, but flies were awful. And our rig is full of them now. Anyways, we are heading down to like Mountain Home, Idaho area, which is southeast of Boise. We'll be staying there for the next week. Cheers.